Let's go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
Alright, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with my main man, Raza Hamza. Hamza or Hamza?
Raza Hamza.
Hamza, right? I want to get it right.
Raza Hamza.
Raza Hamza. He's a featherweight prospect. Well, you tell people about yourself. Who are you?
Featherweight prospect from the UK. 15 fights, 15 wins, undefeated at the moment, but ain't really beat anyone yet. So that don't really matter. But yeah, I was a highly accomplished amateur, represented England and stuff. Boxed around the world. However, now I'm a pro. I'm 15 and 0, and I'm just waiting for the right opportunity now. And in 2020, you guys will see if I'm the real deal, if I'm not the real deal.
Okay. I noticed on BoxRec, you're saying 15 on BoxRec it says 14 and 1.
Oh yeah.
Why is the BoxRec record different?
I got a draw. Sorry, I got a drama record. Which come early on in my career, my second fight.
Yeah.
Very inexperienced then, thought I could knock everybody out because I'd come off a knockout winning my last fight.
Yeah.
And I just got caught, but I learned from it. And after that, my record has been perfect. Not really been hit, not really been caught.
Did you think that it was a draw though, or do you think you won?
Yeah. No, it was a draw. Let's be fair, but you know what? We asked for the rematch 3 times after that because it was my mistake why I got the draw.
Okay.
And they didn't want to know.
They didn't want to know.
They thought, nah,
they didn't want to smoke
this, nah. But I learned so much from it, and now I'm just a better boxer, better, fitter, and stronger boxer.
Absolutely. Okay. One thing that I wanted to ask you about, because this has been well documented, but I want you to talk about it some more. Is you sparred Nayoa Monster Inoue over there in Japan. What was that whole experience like?
It was good. I was there for 3 weeks, just before he fought Jamie McDonald. And I did all his training with him, not just sparring. I was running with him, doing bag work with him, doing everything with him basically. And you know what? The guy was good, but I learned so much, and I was holding my own with him. Every single spar was, very, very good sparring for me. I was learning so much, and then he went and blew out Jamie McDonald. So whatever we were doing in the gym must have been really good because he knocked him out in the first or the second round. So it was good, and then they asked for me to come back, but then I couldn't go back because of the death of my little brother.
Oh wow.
My little brother died at the same time. They wanted me to come back, but I've kept in contact. I speak to his brother a lot, his management a lot, and it was good. He was really, really good, but he's a very good fighter.
Okay. So you felt that power. What was his power like when you were in there?
Very good power, very, very, very good power, but not saying it in a bad way, but it kind of got predictable, like when I was sparring and that. I mean, I knew like I'm a good reader of a boxer when I'm sparring in there, and I just felt like sometimes I could see what's coming and stuff. But he's very good. He's a great man. He's a great fighter. But you know what? Saying that sparring don't really matter, does it? You're in 14-ounce gloves, and you can see you got a head guard on and stuff. But them punches he was throwing, I mean, if you was to hit anybody with 8-ounce gloves on, I'm sure it's good night for anyone. So sparring is completely different to fighting.
Yeah. And generally in sparring, you're working on things. You're not really trying to knock the guy out most of the time.
Yeah, absolutely. He was. They were working on a lot of things with me, and I was very impressed on how they worked, how they did their rounds, and how they did certain things after certain seconds of the round. So it's really, really good. But yeah, I'd love to go back, which I will. If you find somebody tall again from the UK or anywhere, I'll most definitely be going back.
Okay. Yeah, because they say like the Japanese culture is very like disciplined and regimented. Like is that kind of how they were when you worked with them?
Yes, I used to spend a lot of time with the management and the whole team, and they are very disciplined. Also, their training, it's 10 times ahead of us. They're different with everything they do, the way they eat, the way they train, the way they live. I mean, they live the sport, man. They live the sport of boxing, and the only luxury they get is food.
Okay.
And they're very, very ahead of us. That's how I believe, anyways.
In what ways though? Could you kind of go into detail? Like how are they ahead of us?
I mean, their training, they do certain things differently, like they spar certain days, then they won't spar for 2 weeks, they'll do just strength and conditioning, then they'll just do running for this time, then they'll just do picking up bricks, throwing rocks, then they'll do pure boxing work. It's just not all mixed up. For example, with the UK and stuff, we train 2-3 times a day, we're squeezing in strength and conditioning and boxing in the same day. However, them guys, they had specific days, specific weeks they did certain things for. But their camps were about 10 weeks, so for the first 2 weeks they'll go mountain running, strength work. Second 2 weeks it's boxing. Third 2 weeks they're doing the running stuff again, and then it's just pure boxing to the fight. So it's completely different, but they're very basic, very basic.
It's kind of like it's like in American sports, like in basketball, you hear these like they have this thing called load management, where they'll rest the players because they want them to be at their best when they perform. Like the big game, it kind of in a way it kind of sounds like that's how they go about things. Like they don't have them do 3 things at once because they want them to be at their absolute best come fight night.
Yeah, it wasn't just that as well. It was like everything was so prepared on how they did it. You know what I mean? Like everything they did was so organized. Everything is organized, and they're just so professional with everything, and they really look after it too. But I learned so much after training sessions. I just sat there and used to watch him, what he did, and you know what? You'd be surprised, but it was very basic in what they did.
Kind of just like keep it simple, stupid. Keep it real
Simple, yeah. I mean, we'd go in the gym, we'd warm up, we'd spar, they'd do some bags, they do some pads, and they do sit-ups, and they go home, and then do the same thing 2 days later. It was really good.
González, le mando un saludo a todos los fans, bendiciones, cuídense.